Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the final performance of the 2021 BCT program. We're very glad to have you all here, especially since we couldn't have anybody here last year. Excuse me. That makes this the 7th year minus 1 that we've done BCT. So this is actually our 6th year because we missed a year over there in 2020. And sadly, we tried, and then all of a sudden, no, we can't do it. And we still had to do some protocols in order to keep everybody safe. The first thing I'd like to do before we start seeing the performances and the fruits of their labors is introduce you to faculty and staff. I know some of them are outside. Are you coming in? Yeah, they're coming. Okay. Would all faculty and staff who are up here just kind of come around and circle in the forest? Yes, a great one. Stay. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I'd like to introduce you to some of our faculty and staff. First of all, our level 1 students that get to enjoy both drama, music, and dance have 3 teachers. The drama teacher is Hannah Fletcher. Music teacher is Karen Bradley. And for dance, they have a team. Susan Hondo and Tyler Lang. Now, they wouldn't be able to do this performance without a backdrop. We have 2 tech instructors here, Diane Smith. And Diana and the tech crew are responsible for everything you see back there in terms of the backdrop. The other tech instructor is Mason Tyre from the Twin Cities. He's our stage combat instructor, and he has them downstairs practicing their whacking when we're talking. We'll meet him later when he introduces his students. Then we have Vicki Stemerson, who is the theater performance teacher. Purple, I want you exactly that loud. And I am the teacher for Out of the Box, which is since I didn't say my name when I came out, my name is Christine Cannon. Then we have, for administration, we have Jamie Anderson from Parks and Rec. They have been our partners for several years in putting on this theater camp. We have Ernie Rawl, Vice President of she's finally on stage. Mary Knox Johnson. We get a grant to do this. And that grant requires that I say the following things. Because I didn't memorize it. This activity is made possible by the voters, thank you voters, out there, of the state of Minnesota through a grant from Region 2 Arts Council, thanks to a legislative appropriation from the Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund. Talk about articulation. Anyway, we want to thank Region 2 and all that they do for the arts in this area. And without them, we wouldn't be able to do it. On with the show.
All right, welcome everyone. As Christine just said, I teach level 1 acting for our beginners. This first group is our youngest group of actors and our most least experienced. But from day one, I noticed how dedicated they were to being on stage. They were polite, they were prompt, and they were always ready to do their absolute best on the stage. And I was immensely proud of them. So give them a round of applause. Their show involves a group of people who may look different on the outside, but come together against all odds to accomplish a singular goal. I present to you the play, Duck.
Explanation. That's right. Because I'm the duck here, so one of you lot must have stolen the knowledge. Brothers, our ritual can trace back to the time of this duck. Ours too. And ours. What's his name then? Who? The first duck? Creator duck. No, it's not. There's only one first duck, and he is called Almighty Duck. Creator duck. Omnipotent duck. Almighty duck. Look, I got another one. I'm going over to my king over there who also has the title of gracious to God. When I tell him what you said, he'll declare on war on both of you lot. Oh no, you won't, because I'm going to go tell my emperor, the enlightened light of the north, and he'll declare war on you first. I'm going to get to my brother, because he's the champion first of all. There's nothing to do to do it for the war.
Eminent emissary of the most serene swan!
Yes, make way, make way! By the power invested in me by the exalted most serene swan, you are commanded to listen to this. His Royal Edict number 3826.
Listen and tremble!
Listen and tremble, listen and tremble! This noble stretch of water and surrounding nesting grounds, long seeded by the Swan Nation, which the serene one once pivoted all to, has gone much to carded of late permission to be here, thirsty scented for all creatures that are not of pure swan blood. Henceforth, these waters are to be known as Swan Lake. From this point in time, the waters and its environs of the exclusive use of the Swan Nation, all non-swans are commanded to leave immediately.
This applies especially to ducks.
Failure to leave will result in your extermination. No, I gotta but she is! I don't know. But she is! I don't know. They are! You are all ducks and will therefore be treated equally. In accordance with Celine Swans, will all be going tomorrow.
Or suffer the consequence!
Extermination! Any aquatic
round of applause for the blue group. Alright, this next group, our green group, is sort of the middle of the level ones. They have a bit more experience than the blues, but they're a little bit younger than the reds. When I met this group, I knew right away what they've got is energy to spare. So I knew they needed something fun and fast-paced and something that would really challenge them to really work hard. And they met that challenge with flying colors. Now, in this play, we see lots of different fairy tale characters coming into obstacles and being very confused. And with this, they have to work together against all odds to find their way back to where they need to be. All right, it looks as if we are all ready. I present to you the King's Spell.
Once upon a time in Mother Goose Land, there was a powerful and masterful king. But unfortunately, he was mesmerized by one thought.
Old King Cole was a merry old soul, and a merry old soul was he. He called for his pipe, and he called for his bowl, and he called for his fiddle or scream.
Pipe, bowl, fiddler three. Why isn't anyone answering my call? With this, I'm put a spell on Mother Goose Land. Until my wishes are granted, everything will become mixed up. And with that, everything Mother Goose Land started to change. What is going on today? I just don't feel like myself. I didn't want to wander and I didn't want to ride my dog. Something very wrong with Mother Goose.
The mother goose set out to see if anyone else in the land was feeling as mixed up as she was. She found out that even the gods were mixed up.
I have to dive deeper as well.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a hill, Humpty Dumpty had a great spill. All the king's horses and all the king's men got mixed up and thrown together again.
And here's Jack and Jill. What are you doing on Humpty's wall? We were looking for some water, but then we saw this wall. Fast Friendly climbed up the hill we had a nasty fall.
Jack and Jill climbed up the wall to see what they could see. They wouldn't stop till they reached the top. They're happy as can be.
Mother Goose continued on her way, and she was left two worried children. Little boy, what is wrong? I fell asleep and now I think I'm my animals.
Little boy, you come find your sheep. The cow ran away while you were asleep. Where's the boy going after the ball? He's down on the playground playing kickball.
Little boy, Pete, why are you so upset? Little boy, Pete wants to go away with his friends. He's simply not going away with his friends. Mother Goose walked away, shaking her head. Mother Goose wanted to keep doing that. Everything certainly is mixed up today, even the stars and the heavens. No one ever taught me how to play one of these things. I knew I should have took orchestra. Hey, diddle, diddle, the star on the fiddle, the stars would go to the moon. Then I barked and chased the cat who was licking the dish and the spoon. Meow. Oh, little cat. I didn't see you.
Twinkle, twinkle, little cat, how I wonder where you're at. In a tree branch up so high, how'd you get there, did you fly? Twinkle, twinkle, little cat, if you fall you will go splat.
Mother Goose continued on her way and found 3 more mixed up cats.
I can look at this why you like something.
They keep the dust out of my eyes.
Because I'm cool.
Yeah, we're cool cats. 3 blind kittens, 3 blind kittens. See? No. See? No. They all are thrilled and I can see the daughter
mice, then you shall have no cheese.
Mother Goose found out that even the food in Mother Goose Land was mixed up. The only puppet that unexpected, eating the holiday pie. She said to her junkie to hold it up and said, "What's my girl about?" What about you, little Jack Horner?
Well, it used to get pretty good pie, but it looks like they're changing the menu.
Little Jack Horner sat in his corner eating his porridge away. He said, "Give me toast, I like it the most," and he threw all his porridge away.
And we call Paddle and E-I-E-I-O, and from this bench in one so cool. E-I-E-I-O, so we started here and planted there. Here a coat, there a hat, everywhere can go the top. Old McDonald, Paddle and E-I-E-I-O.
That sure looks a lot like Runaway, only Runaway had places where it snowed. Barry had a little farm, little farm, little farm. Barry had a little farm, taking cow. But everywhere that Barry went, everywhere that Barry went, they all went to snow. They followed her to school one day, school one day, school one day. They followed her to school one day because the kids were cool. They made the little black and white, black and white, black and white. Made the children laugh and play what cheers rolled up the school. They taught her anyone but such another person. Well, I'm feeling very hungry today, but something's missing. Peter, Peter, monkey eater, scrambled eggs with his egg eater. Put them on a plate to keep his dog from up while he was asleep. Oh, Peter, but you're Simple Simon, and you look very happy today.
Simple Simon met a wife while going to the fair. Said Simple Simon to the wife, "May I take you there?"
But the wife is Simple Simon as a teacher man, while the wife has a present on the end of it.
So it seems like everything was mixed up in Mother Goose Land. And just when it seemed like there couldn't possibly be any more, along came
Flower black mouse, have you any cheese? Yes, sir, just say please. One for master and one for my name, but none for the F because it lives on a ring. And what do you think your name is around the clock? I don't know, but I think it's a bad idea.
Hickory dickory dock. The sheep ran up the clock. The clock hit the ground and the sheep was down on top of the broken clock.
This is ridiculous. You all know what we have to do.
Pipe, bowl, fiddlers three. Please keep the oven and cold clean cold so you can take away the smell.
Yeah, but what is a frantic smell red yard? Magic makes the spell go away.
Oh, where burial soul and the burial soul was he. He called for his pipe and he called for his bowl and he called for his fiddlers three. He saw them appear and gave a great cheer and as happy as can be. And so are we. Turtles, mighty like turtles, Turtles. We blend in with nature of center of the crowd. We are green.
Now we have our highest of the level ones, our red group. These are our oldest and most experienced members of level 1. And when I met them, I knew that they were going to give me something great. Right away, they were working together and really embraced everything that they needed to be on stage, and I was so proud of them. In their play, some people new to the neighborhood need to realize that It's when we work together and be friends that truly the best things happen. I present to you, Let's Be Friends.
Wake up, idiots! Wake up! It's, wake up, we need one more day. But I'm still tired. I know my son's gonna do my dear, but they also need plenty of fresh air. So I'm gonna speak. Come along. You have to. Yes, you do. So I'll bring you down and stuff that you go outside. You don't want to be too slow to go outside. Really, when you're out there with your friends. Oh, that's what you're supposed to do. And how do you supposed to be in? You just stay inside all day.
I don't know. I just kind of like it better where we work. Why do we have to move anyway?
Because this is a much nicer place and a much nicer neighborhood. Think about how much further we are from the train tracks, that massive transformer station, and this driving 6 blocks. I knew this would be the perfect place for us. Look at all the space and room we have now.
The space is nice, but I like the old den better.
I know moving is much fun, and change is good. You'll like it even better that little den, soon you see. I know you will. But you really have to go out and explore and meet some of the neighbors.
Moving is forever, especially if you don't have anybody to play with.
You'll find someone with that nice jacket. He seems pretty friendly.
Oh, Peter, yeah, I like him, but I don't know what it is. Didn't he say he was moving away?
I didn't know he said you, Sammy. I was just thinking until you came along so well. Well, don't get around. Look at that big white out over there.
Very good. Oh, come on. Just, we took a bath or something. He was telling us that he probably still has to be in there every day. Like that, like everything's wrong. Like the one who got that thing. You just came off the foot. Squeak, squeak, squeak. You're not slide.
This is point asking we don't come to the doctor and pick up with us.
Maybe I should go somewhere to that. Ah, it's cold. Anyway, Mom said I got some really nice things in the room.
Susie, take care when you're outside. Remember to stand solid ground.
Wish I could fly like that. I'd live like an Aaron could fly away home to my friends. It is good. Everyone's so busy here. No one wants to play with me.
Actually, looks like fun. We could play.
Well, the game was like fun.
I don't know. I don't make the rules around here. You'll have to ask Seth. He's the big one at the front. You have to make lucky like it doesn't happen. You show them that you're something you don't and it's very good because they're right in this town. How can we do that? I don't know for sure. I don't know. But I'm sure you'll find a way. Trust Kyle. Anybody certainly does the Kyle way. Professional like that. Outside of it, you found Kyle. We weren't best.
I saw the best of that good.
Your one way something is not exactly well, your one I want in the book. Now that's settled. Are you going to send your supper or some favorite food? Ow, ow, that hurts. It will be back. Look at still there, I was saying. Remember, ways to make friends is be a friend.
I like that what you
But you, oh no. What are you playing?
This is something that it's half game, half work. Winter's coming in, we have to find all the ones we did last year.
Don't you know where you left them? We buried so many that sometimes we forget where we put them.
Can we help you with your next one? You know what Seth said yesterday?
Don't think so. You can ask again if you like.
He said if you really want to, but we're going to play the game in the middle next, and you guys have to be the piggies.
Thank you. That's fine. Thanks, Dad.
Thank you so much.
This isn't fair, Seth. No one's letting him have a chance. Let's fear them. Don't be strong. Let's fear them.
I don't like it. I'm fine. You stop them.
Okay, everyone, that's enough. Taking the road is getting boring. It's boring when it's all clearing too. It's finding someone new. Right. And as fast as you can. Where are they going, Sally?
Into the woods at the other side of the river. Are you coming?
You can't run nearly as fast as this girl.
We know where he's at.
It's awfully dark out there. Mom says we must have things to get lost. We only just moved this neighborhood and don't know our way very well yet. And besides, Stephanie knows what's going on us with it.
They don't seem to. I'm sorry. Really, I am. Except I better get going now or I won't be able to catch up and then I'll get lost. Bye.
Oh, bye.
I like this game, Seth. I think so.
Seth, this isn't fun anymore.
Sure, I want to go home. Which way should we go, Seth?
That way. We'll go that way. I think we just went in a circle. I'm gonna try to see what you find in these are good for.
Well, if you're so smart, what do you think we should do? Let's stop and wait for a minute. Maybe if we called, someone would hear us.
Maybe son's going. He got left behind when we all ran off.
Some stinky isn't going to help us right now. Well, I'm going to call for him anyway. Help! Help! Sammy, can you hear us? I guess it isn't going to work. He'll never hear us in this strong wind. It's all right, Seth. The wind's changed. I think I know how we're going to find our way home.
How? How do you know dark?
We don't have to see in the dark. We can smell our way home instead. Sammy's calling in a special style. Let's get the others.
in such a strong fight, we would have never found our way back. I wouldn't have said we would have never found our way back. Never. Sammy and Susie, would you please lead the way back into the forest? Your white stripe will help us see in the dark. But wait, before we go, Sammy and Susie, will you play with me again tomorrow? I like that sound. I really like that.
Who is red? We are red. What is red? Fire. Lava. Sun. Heat. We are red. Hot.
Hi, everyone. I'm Ernie Rawl. I'm the Vice President of Community Theater. I want to welcome you here to our 8th year. It's really 7th because last year didn't count. Welcome you to our 8th year of BCT Junior Drama Camp. It all began about 40 years ago when a group of friends got together and did a recording of a Christmas carol and then broadcast it. And from then on, community theater's been operating for the next 40, except for last year. Anyway, welcome you here today. Just give you a few notes about BCT. It's a nonprofit corporation, and let's see if I got it right. Our mission statement is to pursue through education an opportunity for people to pursue their interest in theater through acting, directing, and stagecraft in productions by, for the people of the mission. We currently have 14 board members, and we meet monthly to lay out the program, solve problems, create problems, and solve them again. We typically perform 4 to 5 shows a year with 2 musicals, and generally the children's musical is the Springtime, which draws children from all the surrounding area. They can come in for $5 a piece, and they love it. For some of them, it's the first time they've ever seen live theater. The venues we performed at have been at J.W. Smith, and most recently here at BSU, and at the Paul Bunyan Playhouse. Let's see. 3 years ago, we purchased the former Book World right next to the Sheep Theater, and we're in the process of renovating it. And eventually we'll have a small stage there, classroom space, so space for storage, rehearsal, and even shows that we expect to put on there. Let's see what's coming up. Next, right here at BSU, we're going to perform Murder at the Howard Johnson. That's not too scary, it's a comedy. And you'll enjoy it. That opens on September 10th, the weekend of September 10th.
You turned it off, Ernie.
The weekend of September 10th, and the following weekend, September 17th. And then that'll be followed up by Music Man later this year, and then Frozen in the springtime. We also do the usually a summer play at the state park in August. And about, I guess, maybe 6 years ago, we joined with BCT, or with the Bemidji Parks and Recreation to enter into a joint venture. So they've written up the grants for us, and they've been successful so far. We've got money to do this. They take care of the publicity and also the registration and shepherding the kids down here and checking them in and checking them out. So anyway, I want to thank them for their support, and thank you for coming today. I hope you enjoy it.
The next portion of our program today is music. Before we get started, there's just something that I got to say to you. I've done this a lot of times, and this is by far, this is thank you to parents, guardians, grandparents, by far the nicest group of kids who ever worked with. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Before we start our part of the program, I would like to introduce you to our accompanist today. This is Mr. Wayne Hall. And playing glockenspiels today are Ella, Maya, Maggie, and Sophia, our instruments. We have instruments. Today, we are going to sing for you the hardest song we've ever done at Theater Craft. It's called Hotel Forward, and it means firefly. Oh, right. Oh, hi, firefly. So these guys are all going to sing to you in Japanese about fireflies, all about fireflies. Here we go. Fireflies flying. We learned a new word, arigato. Thank you.
Hanson. I'm going to talk a little bit about Starbridge Academy. Starbridge Academy is the umbrella term that we are now using as we rebrand our educational programs. And what we actually say is, if the ideas shine like stars, imagination soars, and creativity flourishes. And I think you can see that from what you're observing today during BCT Junior. So BCT Junior is just one component of what we offer during and through Starbridge Academy. A lot of young people out there don't realize that we also have other classes coming up. We may try to do another out-of-the-box script writing in August yet this year, and some acting and things of that sort, so please keep an eye on our website. We also have a puppeteers group that we're trying to start writing some scripts for and having some puppets made professionally so that we can go out into the schools and into the community and start doing some puppet shows. So if any of you are interested in learning how to run puppets and make puppets, you can certainly talk to me. If you're 14 years and older, you can become an intern. And we don't just have interns during BCT Junior, we have interns all year long. So if you are interested in working in costuming, for example, you could be an intern in costuming during the Music Man. Or if you are interested in learning how to direct, we have interns in all those different areas. So just talk to any one of us, and we can hook you up with the person that you need to know. We also have something called Project Genesis, which is music, and we pair young people with those in senior citizen homes and try to use music to bring back memories. So that's kind of a new program that's only been done once, and we're trying to expand on that. Next year, we are actually going to try to expand our BCT Junior because many of our young people are aging out at age 14. So if you have any interest about what classes you would like to see us offer, so far we have heard that some people would like an advanced musical theater dance type class. And we're also going to try to offer something that we call, at this point, video, radio, and press. So we will be, hopefully, if we hold it here, we might be live streaming this particular production, and the people handling those cameras would be young people enrolled in that class, as well as putting together a newspaper interviewing all of the young people involved in BCT Junior and the teachers, and manning the cameras as they take photos, and doing some podcasts and things of that sort live on radio. So that's one area that we are looking to expand in the coming months and for sure next summer. So I think they're ready. Thank you very much for your time, and we'll see you at the end. Bye.
Hello, everybody! Let you go satisfied. Hi, everybody. My name is Mason. I'm the stage combat instructor for the workshop here. So over the last week, we had some of our students who were in the tech track go through and learn some of the basics of armed and unarmed stage combat. Now, when you're doing a full show, you have many, many, many dozens of hours of rehearsal because in the end, they were trying to create these incredible moments of violence in the highest, most dangerous moments of a character's life. We're not trying to kill the actors. We're a little bit over that. So it takes a lot of rehearsal to be able to get to that space. Because we only had a week, they all have their own individual fights, but we're going to show it as if we're still in the rehearsal process. So we're going to go a little slower than show speed. That way everyone can enjoy and see what's going on. But it also allows them to show their excellent partnering skills, which is even more important than any of the whatever we're doing here. The ability to pay attention and care about the other person and respect their agency is the most important thing in stage combat, weirdly enough. So we're going to see all of that in just a moment. Sound groovy? First group we have, we're going to have Maggie and Abby. Please come up. Just there, sit down.
Hey!
Doors! Matadors!
Thank you all.
Early last week, we decided, or our interns requested, that they not be left out of the fun. So they have put together a little skit for all of you called The Intern's Debut. And here are Maggie, Maya, Sophie, and Ella.
We have traveled back in time to a critical time in our history. This is a key moment where a mind-numbing technology almost destroyed the world and turned everyone into zombies. This is the zombie apocalypse. This is too horrible. What awful fate has taken over our ancestors to make them act like this? It's these strange devices that are all staring at and staring at. They've all been put into a trance by these things. It's like they can't stop looking at them. What's that strange sound they're making? You call it Oh, this is too horrible. I can't watch. Why did you bring me back to see all of this? Because history tells us you are the one who stops it. A time traveler with your name is the one who saves all of humanity. Are you sure it was me? Karen is a pretty common name. I want someone with the same name, first and last. That's how common it is. Well, I sure hope you're the right one. You've been preparing for this your whole life. You're meaning to tell me that you've been grooming me since I was a kid to take me back in time and save the world? Yes. That explains the guy in the suit and sunglasses that was always following me around as a kid. I was hoping you wouldn't notice that. He was creepy. He gave me nightmares. Sorry about that. I had to go to therapy. We paid for that. It helped. Thanks. You're welcome. So, how am I supposed to save the world anyways? We're not sure. We just know that somehow do it alone. No mention of anyone else. No mention of you. Affirmative. Very odd. Hey, look, one of those zombies is driving a car while looking at one of those devices. This is bad. There are no manual vehicles in the time period. No, I mean only self-driving ones. It's coming right for us. Oh my gosh, I have to protect you. You have to be safe. You must finish your mission. What are you doing? Oh no, Hondo's dead. What do I do? Think, Karen, think. The emergency kit. We have some wound self-healing bandages, common cold cure tablets, instant currency unlimited credit card, instant shelter just add water, daily meal pill, and an electric toothbrush? Whoa, did this electric toothbrush just disrupt your cell service? It has higher settings. I'll set it to popcorn stuck between the teeth. What is going on? I don't know. Where am I? Welcome to the future, my good people. I have traveled here to save you from these terrible creatures that have taken over your world. Be free of this evil device forever. Hey! I don't have insurance on that! I have the drop you plan. I can drop it and get a new one. I do that monthly. I always have to have the latest phone. I hear the new iPad is rockin'. What's it? iPad. I have no idea, but it's new. I want one. It's no use. They're obsessed. I have to figure out a way to save the world from phones forever. Root canal. Teeth whitening?
Vicki Sitterson, and I had the privilege of working with the advanced student class. And these are 11 very talented young people who I hope will stay in theater into the future. The play they're doing is called Audition 101, and it's comedy, so I hope you laugh. And it's about these group of people trying to audition for a play, which is very complicated. So, have fun. Thank you.
Okay, gotta remember this. Meow, purr, purr, purr. Good kitty. Just Princess left her mommy. Do you want to snap the food? That's it. Oh yes, scratch me behind my ears. I'm so loose of all this. Licking my paws and feeling my face. I'm a big fat tiger and I'm stalking you. Pounce! I got you now, Mousy.
What the heck are you two doing here?
I'm auditioning for cats. Me too. Do you know where the piano is from Wormwood? I'm the soprano, you know? Well, I'm also to have octave range. That gives me more flexibility to roll, you know?
Well, we don't allow pets in here, you know.
It's a musical.
I didn't know anyone was in here today. They never tell me anything.
Hey, about the piano. First time on, they never let us use the pianos for auditions. We have to sing a cappella. Oh, no. Okay, here you are. Now let's see. Who do we have? Lydia Larson and Linda Levin. Okay, good. I'm Laura, the stage manager, and this is my assistant, Leah. Seriously? Which of you is which? I'm Lydia. Okay. Okay. Are you ready? So ready. Really ready. So really ready? What does that mean? Super ready. Pumped up ready. Beyond ready. Really? Beyond ready? Oh, yes. Well, let's do that. Because we've decided to do fantastic instead of cats. What? Fantastic. It's a story about a boy and a girl who live on opposite sides of a wall. We know the show. What happened to cats? I've been practicing for a week. We've been warming up for the past hour waiting for you. We're going to do the Fantastics instead. Our costumer is allergic to cats. Allergic? To cats. There's no actual cats in the show. No. Wheezing, sneezing, itchy fur. Closed up throat? We can do that to our customer. What's this I hear from Puerto Rico that you're having cats in the theater? No one cleared that with me. You got it right, all that allergic stuff. And what about the audience? What if you son watching the show is one of those black shock fest? The insurance would ruin you, and I'm not having my people clean up all that cat hair.
It's anaphylactic shock, and I'm not cleaning it up.
Well, you see, the Fantastics is a boat first show we could think of that didn't have any animals in it. I hate to bring this up, but you weren't planning on using real animals, were you? Ew! There aren't any animals in the Fantastics, so we don't need to use her at all. How do I explain that already? She means in cats. You do know that there's such thing as fake food, right? Better use some fire retardant stuff. Our director prefers realism. Why don't you take a romantic scene on page 23? You're Bolo and you can Louisa, but it's only females on the pen. So act old and your best actress win. It's just that I was a really good cat. Really good. Well, maybe you can channel that to another character. Louisa, 18 years old, has never gone beyond her own garden gate. Meow.
After you, my fine fellows.
After you, kind sir.
I must insist.
No, you were here first.
What are you two doing?
Just come in for heaven's sake. We're back to your jewelry. Are you my Portia?
What? Hi, I'm Kurt. He's Ken. Seriously? Portia and Skylark. We're doing the Merchant of Venus Quality of Mercy scene. Someone named Liz told us we could practice with you.
I'm doing fantastic. Glad to hear it. I'm doing good too. Do you want to read for Portia or Skylark?
The Fantastic. It's a musical.
Never heard of it. So I'm thinking that Skylock is a tough first major type.
Like a mix-up.
While Portia is more of a Lucy Fruitfield kind of chick.
Kind of like all of Captain Kirk's girlfriends.
What is with you, Trekkie? This was your Marvel Comics guide, too?
It's Trekkers, and you were caught in the Star Wars loophole, wishing you had something other than DC Comics to read.
Gentlemen, it plays Shakespeare's Merchant of Venice. And it has nothing to do with either Marvel or DC Comics.
Cool. Star Wars it is then. So I'm thinking that Portia secretly has a crush on Skylock.
I'm not reading for Portia.
Cool, because that's what I really want. I think if I read it intense and breathy, it'll really show my ranks as an actor. I know it's hard to tell. This is my very first edition.
No kidding.
Yeah, we dared each other. I really want to nail the Skylock role.
Shylock.
You want to to the guys that were more than Dungeon Master Avatar/Devil/Darkness.
Good luck with that.
Hey, you're pretty good. You should try out for something. Most actors have to have other jobs. You gotta make ends meet.
Oh man, you have a job.
Very funny. I need your subscriptions back. Turns out we can't grow these fantastics.
If you announce on Broadway with Julia Roberts and Nick Cole.
Julia Roberts is playing an 18-year-old.
Oh no, she's playing a college. Nathan Lane is playing himself. I'll never get this. One for years.
I hate to ask, but what do we do instead?
People are too low. I've been writing too much. So we're going to try it with this stuff.
Never heard of her. Must be old with the name like Agatha. Which one?
There's more than one?
We haven't decided yet, but they're all the same. We don't have to fix it. We'll tell you which one should be the best.
I found them. They're in the room under the stage. Fire hazard, I tell you. Right on the only animals up here. That toad is right on stage. You have to clean it up.
You guys still here? Never done anything. And I heard that. I was the one to pick it up. Right after the wizard stepped in it. The customer had to clean the shoes. This, I got to see.
Hey, this is Mickey Spring, and it's not Sherlock Holmes. Never heard of him.
Sure. Maybe we get Merchant of Venus after all.
Venice!
Well, they're all mysteries, so I guess it's close enough.
But Nancy Drew, I didn't even know they came in paperback. Dude, I think this guy is into heavy metal. We can totally dig that.
Sherlock Holmes, you must be. Says right here, the vacation scheduled in, so it's pretty far out.
Oh, excuse us.
I hope we're not too late. If you had your instructions from that strange man, he wasn't strange. Is this the audition?
Unfortunately.
Hi, I'm Carol, and this is Holly.
Seriously?
What help are they?
Excuse me?
Amy, is your body serving lunch at your service?
All right.
You're jousting tonight. You're example. You're supposed to be ready for the next step.
Oh, you're good. You are really awesome for the wrong audition.
We are Siamese, if you please.
No cats! Besides, they would never get the rights.
Hello, darling. If you're here to audition, needed father, I'm Aurelia Abernathy.
You've got to be kidding. Well, my grandfather's red long underwear suit.
Disgusting!
I'm putting you four in the lead roles. Thank you.
How dare you! This is not a costume. I wear this so my fans do not recognize me, and the paparazzi will not mob me.
So what play are we doing now?
Unfortunately, we can't afford the royalties from the scripts. Artistic director borrowed all of the budget, hasn't been heard of since.
Aww.
The director quit when he found out there wasn't a role for the cast his girlfriend in. We don't have money for costumes, sets, scripts, or props.
That little pipsqueak! Wait till I get my hands on him. Making promises he can't keep in this ducky out!
We're going to have to do it. These people have been here for hundreds of years and face the dire and excruciating circumstances.
Improv. Never heard of it.
With a word? Finally, something I'm good at. Meow!
What was that? Ben? Neither will make sense when I am older. Someday I'll memorize my lines. One day when I'm old and wise, I'll look back and realize that these were all insignificance. Neither will make sense when I am older. Like why we're on the stage is nervous rest. 'Cause when in theater, absolutely nothing will make sense. This is fine.
Well, we're going to be doing some scene changes here for the next show. You get to see how that works, because normally there's a blackout on stage and you just kind of see shadows of people moving around. But you get to see what we're going to do to change the set for this next show. The next performance you're going to see is from my class that's called Out of the Box. The idea is that the script is written and performed by the students. And this is how it goes. They come in, they introduce themselves. We talk a little bit about the nature of the story arc in the play. And then everybody writes down 3 things on 3 pieces of paper. An object, a location, and a first line. Then they all get mixed up amongst each type, and they get put in a box. 1, 2, 3. And then I pick out of the box a location, and it was a field or a meadow. Then I picked a first line, and you will hear it. And then I picked an object, and that object becomes the tension or the arc for the storyline. So I'm not going to tell you what the object is. You're going to find out soon enough. These students have worked very hard, and they have to work collaboratively. Usually you go into a script writing class and you think you're going to get a little lecture, and then you get to go write your own script and get it critiqued and get to rewrite it and get suggestions and get to rewrite it. But this had to be done collaboratively. All of the exposition had to be done by dialogue. So all the who, what, where, when had to be done by people talking. The tension had to be built by dialogue. by people talking. And the way we did it is as they started to give themselves names and develop their character, I would say, well, what would so-and-so say? Their character name. What would Gladius say? What would David say? And then they think about it, well, maybe something like this. And other people would chime in, well, what about this? Well, what about this? And then the speaker had to decide what it was that the dialogue would be. And we went on like that until the whole play was written. This play was actually written in about 2.5 days. 3-hour days, 2.5 days. I wrote the first draft, we fiddled with it. We thought we needed to make it a little longer. We had a technical glitch, so we made some changes. And it is what you will see today. How are we? Are we in the meadow yet? We're in the meadow. All right. Meadow mishaps.
Today, I will tell you one of my favorite stories about 2 army cousins, 2 clues, and 1 mystery.
Well, this is where sheep would graze. How do you know this is even the right meadow? Because the clue came from the cabin over there.
This better be the place with my feet hurt.
Well, Emu, you're at liberty to leave any time you'd like. Let me see that clue again. I gave it to Missy. Blaze to the meadow where sheep graze. Find the guarded magic tool. Source of bibbidi boppity boo.
Is this for real? If you think someone's just messing with us.
What's that noise? Quick, hide!
Relax, probably just a rabbit.
Here's the clue I found in the cabin. Go to the place where wildflowers bloom and find the hidden power soon. With luck, it will not bring you doom. It has to be here. This place is known for its wildflowers.
But what if this isn't the place? What if we're lost? What if my foot falls off?
Don't be ridiculous and giddy. You need to focus on what we need to do.
Oh, please. She's right. We are not lost, and your foot will not fall off.
We just need to figure out what this means.
Yeah, we need to figure out exactly what the power is. This clue tells us nothing.
And once we find out what it is, we need to find out where it is.
But it says it might bring us doom. I don't like the sound of that.
Hey, I recognize them from school. I see my friend with Elsa, and that's who I learned Gladius.
And that's my cousin, Daisy.
Hey, what happened to hiding?
And what are you doing here?
Well, we were playing hide and seek. What's it to you?
Guys, stop fighting! You have other things to do? Well, we were here first.
And why does that matter? It's a big meadow. We can all be here.
And what were you doing here? Oh, we were getting lost. It's none of your business.
Oh, feel the joy.
Daisy, come over here. I want to talk to you. What is your problem?
You're my problem.
Me and my friends were just looking around here, and you showed up and ruined everything.
I thought you were playing hide and seek. And how could we ruin anything? What's the deal here?
Just go back to the cabin with Auntie and Uncle and leave us alone. What are you doing here anyway?
Like I told you.
Ah! Ugh. She can be so annoying.
What was her problem anyway?
What did they want?
Why aren't they leaving?
Do they know what we're doing?
Don't we have a clue?
Who knows? Let's just go over here and ignore them.
Let's go someplace else and figure out this clue.
I went over there where there's some shade.
What do you think is guarding it? Ew, what if it's a mean troll?
Maybe it's a huge griffin.
Oh no, it could bite our heads off. The chances of that are very slim. Besides, we usually don't find them in meadows.
Or it could be a huge dragon who could camouflage itself inside the meadow.
That's even worse.
Yeah, we'll probably rip you to bits.
Or set you on fire. happened? Is this thing even on? Let me try. Maybe you have to say something. Bippity boppity boo! Aww, it's just a dumb stick. No, it really is magic. Are you crazy? How is it magic? Nothing happened. Well, we all had fun today, didn't we? Yeah, I guess so. And Daisy and David actually got along. It's right? A miracle. Okay, now I'm really nervous. Here, let us try. Shh! Whoa, what's happening? Oops! Can I at least keep the bunny? Mandarins, carrots, and a pumpkin, maple leaves and tamaracks, we're no country bumpkins. Orange is our color, we're better than the others. ORANGE, go!
Hey everybody, how you doing? Having fun so far? Susie asked me to say a couple words about our dancers, and the first group can come up, by the way. Come on up, you guys down and find your way up. I'm Hondo, by the way. Let's see. As you can imagine, learning to dance can be kind of intimidating and a bit scary. But I want you guys to know that every day these students came in engaged, energetic, excited, asking questions. We had so much fun with all the groups. Did you guys have fun? Is the music ready time? Okay, I'm going to come back in a minute and tell you a little bit about the process. But we're going to start. First choreography, we chose a song from Mary Poppins Returns. Good job, Team Blue. Well done, you guys. All right, next group can come up. A little bit about how this works for the students when they come in the first couple of days. We do some rhythm games and some party dances, and then they learn some folk forms, a little ballroom, a little swing, some stagecraft, some movement. By the end of the week, we kind of have an idea of their skill set. And by Monday, we bring in a choreography, and they get 2 or 3 days to learn it, 1 day to practice. And during the process, they get to dance to some of their favorite music, and then we choose some fun musical songs. And this one is the second song. What's your guys' song?
Other side.
From the Greatest Showman. Here we go. Team B. Just won't happen. So thanks to me. I think I'm good to go. Cause I quite enjoy life. Shame I'm trapped in. Come out. This is the last one, all right? Tyra, the last one, all right? Aw. It's kind of sad. I want all the dancers to know we're gonna miss you guys. Thanks, parents and family members and friends for letting us work with your students. And thank you, dancers. You guys ready? You're welcome. Okay, this last choreography, we chose a song from Newsies. Let's hear it for the red group.
It's like running through the guy with horns of ladies' head. It takes nothing to pass me. Because I'm blind, I'm new and dead.
Okay, that actually concludes our show. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to let parents get up and go out, and then I will excuse the groups to check out with the insurance